Welcome to episode 47
Yeah.
of Just One More Topic.
God, it seems like every week we just keep doing a new episode. I mean,
I
it's like they're
know.
coming once a week or something.
And I'm not sure if it's exactly lined up or not, but I believe we are now a year old with the Just One More Topics.
Are we?
I think so. I think we started.
Wouldn't we actually have to be on episode 52 for us to be a year old? Because that whole 52 weeks in a year thing.
Well, yeah, there's that, but I think there might have been a couple weeks that we didn't get an episode out. But
Yeah,
hey,
what's wrong with you?
but
What we're doing this week,
yes, the 2013 Best Ofs.
as done by
Tridrachius.
and Tiborius.
Yes. So,
All right, let's get it out of the way. Do we do the build up to game of the year? Or do we just start?
yeah, let's do the build-up.
Okay,
Let's go ahead and do
let's
the build-up.
start easy. Best PS3 exclusive.
I thought you said easy. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ni no Kunai.
Oh, best PS3 exclusive. Man, that is a really good choice. Honestly, I'm still torn because I didn't get to play as much of The Last of Us as I wanted to really go out with it. So, you know what? I'm for it. Ni no Kunai, Wrath of the White Witch.
And you remember the subtitle. Look at that. It was over a year ago.
And you know why? Because, you know what? And this cements it. Ni no Kunai had one thing The Last of Us could never have. Mr. Drippy.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Mr. Drippy, I think, would have died in The Last of Us.
I'm totally going to put up a link for the review we did for that.
Yeah. It was tidy. So,
Hey.
now, we had some difficulties. I mean, it was either last week or the week before, where we tore apart GameInformer as far as their best of 2013.
True.
But then we came across a category, Best Xbox 360 Exclusive. And we really had to think about it. I honestly don't see anything wrong with their pick as Battle Block Theater.
Truth in advertising, folks.
There was Gears of War Judgment, but we can honestly say
Meh. Loved it. Love you, Gears of War, but meh.
we can honestly say that Microsoft kind of crapped that one out because they were ready to move to
Good call.
Xbox One.
Keep going.
So with Xbox One, so I would say, I honestly Battle Block Theater would be great. Now,
Here you go, Microsoft. Wipe next time.
yes,
Yes,
Please.
I went that far just for a toilet paper joke.
yeah, well, poop jokes.
All right, so, yeah, I'm for it for the best 360 exclusive. I'm not going to bother. Let's not bother with best PS4 and Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just there's not enough real content to get
There
a good,
really
good
isn't.
brawl going. Let's do platforms. Or no, genres. Let's do genres.
Okay,
We're doing
genres.
platforms.
So let's see, best action adventure game.
Ooh, that's a tough one. There were some really good ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give it. Hang on, sorry, thinking. I'm giving it to Tomb Raider. Absolutely.
Tomb Raider.
For a pure action game, man, did they deliver.
I see now. For Game Informer, they talked about The Last of Us. For me, I see it more as a survival.
Yeah, exactly.
More of a
I do
survival
not
game.
think action game when I play The Last of Us.
I mean, there's a lot of action, but you can play it different ways, and same thing with Tomb Raider. But at the end of the day, Tomb Raider fits the action.
yeah, it
thing
is an
much better.
action adventure game.
So I would probably also lean towards Tomb Raider.
Hey, look at that. We agree.
Yeah. It's
Um,
rare.
best shooter.
Best shooter.
Oh, this one's easy for me.
I didn't really play. I mean, I played Killzone Shadowfall. I didn't really play very many first-person shooters or even third-person shooters. So I know what your answer is. So
BioShock Infinite. And if you argue with me, you are entitled to your wrong opinion. I don't care about Call of Duty. I don't care about Battlefield. I don't care about Killzone. No other game this year, no shooter at least. You know what? No other game this year riveted me the way Infinite did. I went ahead and played it on 1999 mode to start. That made scrounging. I made everything hectic, made it intense. I did not see the damn ending coming. I mean, it hit me like a ton of bricks, was floored. The only caveat I have with the entire game is that after playing it on that difficulty level, everything else is watered down and really boring. Once you get through the story once, it holds no more surprises, at least not if you're really digging through everything. And I just thought, man, the gameplay was tight and solid, like we've come to expect from BioShock. Yeah, they had to shoehorn a few things in there, like plasmids, but oh man, just yes, Infinite.
And for me, just by default, I'll go with Bioshock Infinite because, like I said, I played Killzone Shadowfall, but
The two best words in the English language: default, default. It's a Simpsons joke.
all right. So let's see, action adventure shooter. Let's go with role playing. Best role playing game of 2013. Game Informer said Pokemon X and Y. If you watch our previous, episode or
You'll see
one of our
that very
previous
similar
episodes or whatever,
action.
I don't agree with Pokemon X and Y is the best RPG. Nino Kunai is the best RPG of 2013. And yes, there were some great games out there that could have, competed.
And honestly, I'm going to go with this on pure fanboyism alone. Like, I agree with you. Ni no Kunai was a fantastic RPG. But for me, for my money, the re-release of both Baldur's Gates in enhanced editions, maybe pure fanboyism. I'm not even going to argue merits of the game. If you haven't played it, go download them on Steam. They're cheap. Amazing, true role-playing games.
We actually, with the whole D&D thing, I mean, we did play a little bit of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, trying to get into that, trying to get a party together.
You actually get to role-play in Baldur's Gate. You have options with how you discuss and what you do. Ni no Kunai, I mean, let's face it, you're riding on the railroad most of the game.
Well...
Anyway, not arguing merits.
So,
he says Ni no Kunai, which is a fantastic game and in many ways superior. I say Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, which is also a fantastic game and in some ways superior.
Yeah, so let's see. The key genres, I guess, are taken care of. I mean, there's racing and there's sports and there's strategy.
NHL.
Strategy.
XCOM Enemy Within.
All right, that's easy. Yeah, Fire Emblem Awakening for me. So as far as the strategy.
MMO.
Best MMO. We discussed it. Path of Exile.
Absolutely. So. Free to play. Go download it. Diablo clone though it may be. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's the thing that captivates me the most, and one reason why I really, really enjoy Final Fantasy X.
No one has pants. Wait, what?
The reason that I really, really liked Final Fantasy X was the Sphere Grid. The Sphere Grid was fantastic, and Path of Exile
that skill tree
has an even more massive amount of skills and attributes and abilities that you
better make sure you are planning ahead of time.
Yes.
Because you're never going to get everything.
Yes. I was amazed when I first went to because it was like, hey, I got a skill point. Okay, so let's find out. And
then the mouse wheel down.
Yeah, and I was just, my first thought was Final Fantasy X Sphere Grid, because in 10 you can have every character max out everything. Path of Exile, you can't.
Yeah, my first thought was, oh shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Hang on, guys. Go ahead and go do that next quest. I'm going to need about 20 minutes while I figure out where to put this skill point.
Reading wikis and everyone else's opinions and what they thought and their builds.
Number crunching. Oh,
yeah,
man.
It's like, do I want that or do I need that? Well, but that leads there.
So yes, Path of the Exile.
Fantastic MMO. Now, you okay there?
I'm good.
Okay, you're good there. Okay, good. So
let's just get down to it.
Game of the Year for 2013. The best game that came out last year, no matter what platform.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. What year is it?
2013.
It's not 91. Okay, my bad.
Yes, it is not 1991. 2013's Game of the Year, I would have to say Ni no Kunai.
And no one was surprised, right?
Really?
I was surprised. Were you surprised? I was surprised.
Oh, man. Disagree. The board has actually agreed with me.
See, and now here's where I wish D&D actually dropped their 5th edition just so I could say that. But okay. Best game of the year. God.
There's a lot to pick from. 2013 was great.
Man. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm going with what impacted me the most. Yes, I love to argue merits of mechanics and what was put into it and what the idea and everything else was behind it. But when it comes down to it, we play games for the experience. I'm going to go with that. So my choice?
Pokemon.
Barbie Volcano. No.
Oh, wow.
The game that impacted me the most this year, BioShock Infinite, hands down.
Kevin, Levine, whoever, the person from Irrational Games, brilliant job. He did a great job.
Yes, you did.
There's his name seems so much familiar. I don't know. Anyway.
Hey, look, time.
All right. So
Well, that's our picks. How about you guys? What do you think? How off base are we?
or how
On
smart
base.
and intelligent and sexy we are. We'll talk to you guys next week.